Welcome everyone to the Avengenerds podcast, where we're talking about DC, Star Wars, and more. I'm your host Torrin, and with me is my co-host Peyton.
Yo.
Today we'll be talking about Project Hail Mary in the news of the week. There will be time codes in the description of the show notes if you want to jump around. And with that, here's Peyton with the news.
All right, let's get started with the Dune 3 trailer.
Fuck yes, man. Not totally excited that they're calling it Dune Part 3, but whatever.
Yeah, you wanted it to be Dune Messiah?
Yes, it has to be Messiah, bro. But it's fine because they're gonna go in about it.
It showed a lot more than I thought it would.
Yeah,
I expected it just to be like a teaser, but that was a full trailer.
See, I'm very glad that we actually got some looks at our Robert Pattinson and Anya Taylor-Joy.
Do you see they released the teaser posters and the one of Florence Pugh and all the and people are like, the book readers are like, to everyone asking why Florence Pugh looks like this, we have no clue.
Yeah, I did see that.
That was not in the books.
I did see that, and that shit's funny as hell.
Robert Pattinson looking ugly. Good.
More another film to add to his freakiness.
I hope he's doing a weird little voice.
I hope he is. He's gonna nail that voice so good. We got Anya Taylor-Joy as Aaliyah, I believe. Aaliyah. Poor Leto, man. Poor Oscar Isaac.
What? Just missing out on everything?
No, not missing out on everything. He's like just making these demonic ass kids.
Oh yeah. They're not demonic. Just kind of,
They're fucking savages, bro. They're evil.
We're going down the wrong path. But bro, the song in the trailer,
yeah,
crazy.
With the chanting,
yeah. I definitely want to be with Paul, and
for sure.
I think Hans Zimmer said like, yeah, that's Timothée Chalamet, and I was like, I can tell, but it goes hard.
The motherfucker he was smiling the whole night at the Oscars, knowing what was gonna happen. He is Lisan Al-Gaib.
I wonder if that'll like be in the movie or if that's just like part of the score.
Yeah, dude, bro. I don't like, because like what happened in the first trailer, like from the first movie, they had like a soundtrack in the trailer and like it's nowhere to like be found. So I hope like that's the case. I hope like the chanting itself is actually in the score. But like, I mean, but it usually it is. Only because, like, I mean, then I don't know how much reusage Hans Zimmer is gonna do for Part 3, but for Part 2, he was reusing some of the score from the first one, and some of that score was in the official soundtrack. So,
sure, yeah, I mean, we have a Dune 2 review.
We do have a Dune 2 review.
Called it, sci-fi masterpiece and what have you. Obviously we're very excited for this. That being said, at least for me, I don't know what to expect. I'm trying to go in as blind as possible. I'm trying to avoid all the people who have read it just being like, oh, so this is this, and like that must be this, and I'm trying to avoid all that so I can just go in as blind as possible. But I'm very excited.
There's I saw a TikTok. It was so funny because like someone made a video saying like I hope in Dune Messiah that they bring up the point that Paul is doing shit far worse than Hitler, and then someone commented saying source, and the guy was like, yeah, my source is, it's in a book called Dune Messiah.
Grok, is this true?
Dude, oh my god, man. People using Grok for everything. It's so annoying.
You love Grok.
I do not love Grok.
You love Grok. You use it all the time. You got Twitter Blue just to use Grok.
Bro, you can look at my Twitter right now. I don't even got shit on there, bro. I retweeted like one tweet from like last year in May. I don't use that shit, unfortunately.
I need to join you, but I can't quit. To our small piece of news, Pierre will return as Jon Stewart in Man of Tomorrow.
Yes, he is.
Will he have an actual suit? Probably.
Hopefully.
Will he get an actual suit and lanterns? Probably. Are they going to show that suit in a trailer for Lanterns? Probably not. But yeah, obviously very exciting. I mean, in my ideal world, we just get the lineup from the Justice League cartoon. But unfortunately, Hawkgirl is not Shira Hall, which is a little sad. But it's fine, I guess.
You don't like Kendra Saunders?
I mean, she's fine. It's fine, but I want Shira Hall. I want Shira Hall, man. But I want Shira Hall. I don't know. Also, I like the relationship between her and Jon Stewart, but we can't get that with whatever her name is. Too young, I think. What is the age gap there? Or what's the age gap? What's her name?
Isabel Merced.
Isabel Merced. Hey, she's 24. She's 24? I didn't know she was that young. Aaron Pierre's only 31? All right, well, 7-year gap. I guess it's okay, maybe. But it's still, I don't want it to be, whatever. Torrin, this is the point. It's very exciting that he's in Man tomorrow. Torrin, this is according to the Hollywood Reporter. Composer Mick Giacchino, who did The Penguin and is also, the son of Michael Giacchino, will reportedly score Vision Quest, which is supposed to come out this year. Who knows when?
Yeah, that shit ain't coming out this year.
Hey, man. We didn't get a Spider-Man trailer until literally 2 days before it's released, so.
Prove me wrong, Disney. Prove me wrong. And I will be there on day one.
But yeah, Mick Giacchino did a good job on The Penguin.
He did.
Will this be an example of good nepotism? I hope so. Michael Giacchino, he's a god amongst men, so hopefully the apple doesn't fall too far from the musical tree.
Of course.
Torrin, Ryan Gosling has been on a press run for a film called Project Hail Mary. I don't know if you've heard of it. And in an interview, he said that he has had talks about playing Ghost Rider in the MCU, but said that it was a complicated situation.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have been saying, I don't want Ryan Gosling as Ghost Rider. I feel like because of his more recent stuff, I could see why people maybe like not be able to see it. But like he used to like do dramas and shit. He wasn't always funny man Ryan Gosling. But could you see him playing Ghost Rider?
There's a possibility, yeah.
A possibility.
I know a lot of people want different things. Like I know a lot of people were like, man, the new Ghost Rider should be Robbie Reyes, and a lot of people are saying it should be Danny Ketch, and then they're like, oh, we should have the average Johnny Blaze. Personally, as long as we're just getting Ghost Rider, I'm fine with that.
Kind of blows my mind that we haven't gotten it by now.
Yeah, I mean, this is the same people who haven't given us a Shang-Chi sequel in like 7 years, so
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I could see it. People want Keanu Reeves. I think he's too old, unless they want to like do like sort of what they're doing in Lanterns, where Johnny Blaze is already older and then they pass the torch down to whoever. People say Norman Reedus.
A lot of people have been saying Norman Reedus. I personally just don't see like Norman Reedus as Ghost Rider.
They see a white guy on a motorcycle and they go, Ghost Rider?
It's kind of unfortunately how some of this stuff goes.
Yeah, like Anthony Starr with every villain under the sun.
See, the thing is where Norman Reedus is at, like, I feel like a lot of the times, besides The Walking Dead, Norman Reedus is just in things. He's like not in things for like very long.
Ballerina.
So it's like, yeah, he's in Ballerina for like 3 minutes. I do like the idea of having like an older Ghost Rider, not in a sense like passing on like the mantle, but like just being there, kind of like the caretaker, like Sam Elliott from the first Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
that was so cool.
I like that movie. I like both those movies. I don't care what anyone says. Torrin, it's time. The trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day dropped and took the internet by storm. Torrin, it is the biggest movie trailer launch of all time with over 718 million views. The previous record holder, somehow, was Deadpool and Wolverine, now in second place, with 365 million views. Almost double the views. Insane. And I think it might just be the biggest, I'm pretty sure it is the biggest trailer launch period, because I think previous record breaker was like GTA 6 with like 500 million. So, I mean, it just completely crushed both of those because no one has the motion like Spider-Man. No one moves like Spider-Man. No one's got the sauce like Spider-Man. But Jordan, do you like the trailer?
I loved it. There's definitely like a lot to take from it. I mean, look, already the suit's just fucking better, bro. The suit's just amazing. No pun intended. It actually fucking ripples instead of that god awful CGI bullshit, bro. Tired of that shit, man. Shit looks wonky as fuck. The shot of when it goes into his eye as he's like going down, shit's great. I'm loving the vibe for sure. Like obviously there's a lot more gray stuff, gives off the depressive feel. I know a lot of people have been saying that they don't want Ned and MJ in this movie. Personally, I don't mind it. I think it gives him like a little bit of like motivation to like keep doing what he's doing, adds to the layer of depressiveness. There's a lot of villains in this movie for sure. We saw Captain Boomerang. We saw
you say Captain Boomerang?
I did say Captain Boomerang, yeah. Boomerang guy.
It's just Boomerang.
Scorpion. Yeah. Scorpion. I know there's also people saying Mr. Negative. While I do want Mr. Negative, I've also been hearing people who is the villain? Oh my god, they're saying another villain. Oh, they're saying that one of the villains, or that a theory that I'm seeing is that Sadie Sink is playing Typhoid Mary. And I would like that a lot better than that fucking dumbass Jean Grey shit. I'm sick of it, bro. I'm sick of that. Sadie Sink is Jean Grey. I don't want Jean Grey in the Spider-Man film. It's just so random. And I just don't think Sadie Sink is right for Jean Grey. That's just my opinion. I'm a little aggressive about it because I'm tired of people on the internet. But, however, yeah, I'm very, very excited for this trailer. I mean, Destin Daniel Cretton is a fantastic director as always. He knows how to create creative shots. Yes, he's a very saucy director, and like him being paired with Spider-Man is an unexpected yet like something that we needed this. We needed something like this in the MCU, and I hope that they continue to give Destin Daniel Cretton like just all the creative freedom he needs to craft more Spider-Man movies, because the trailer alone looks amazing, and I can't wait for the movie for sure. I'm gonna see it day one. I'm gonna be there. We all gonna be there. If you're not there watching Spider-Man, I don't know what to tell you, man. You might just get banished.
Would you rather Destin Daniel Cretton do Spider-Man again or have him do Shang-Chi 2? He can only do one. Spider-Man. Bro, you haven't even seen the movie. What if it's dog shit?
What if what?
What if it's dog shit?
Okay, can't be any worse than No Way Home.
Whoa, what?
Can't be any worse than Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 2, and it can't be any worse than Into the Spider-Verse.
You know what? I'm just gonna let you dig your own hole there. I'm just gonna let you.
Why are you not falling for it?
I'm not yes-anding this.
Why are you not falling for it? Fall for it.
How could you say that? Spider-Man 2's a masterpiece.
Give into your anger.
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah, this trailer looks incredible. The suit looks, I mean, it's easily the best live-action Spider-Man suit we've ever gotten. I know people love the TASM 2 suit. I love the TASM 2 suit. But, like, how do I explain this? The TASM 2 suit looks like an extremely good movie version of Spider-Man, whereas the Brand New Day suit looks like they took the comic and slapped it in real life. Like, it's such a gorgeous suit. And like there's so many shots in this that are clearly practical. You see like when they do like the CGI takeovers, like when he's running on the roof and he puts on the mask and he jumps off, like obviously it goes into CG there, but like the bit where he's on the tank and he's like slingshotting himself, or the part where he's like holding his head, or the part where he takes the door off the tank where it's clearly just practical, it looks gorgeous. I'm so happy with the suit. But the Punisher's inclusion was my biggest fear, and just off this trailer my fears have completely been alleviated. That interaction, that small interaction we get in the trailer is so perfect. He's Spider-Man, or he gets hit with Punisher's van, and he's like, he calls him Frank. You just hit me with a van. And he Punisher, quit your whimpering. Stop taking naps. And Spider-Man he doesn't even say anything. He just thwips his web on his launcher thing. Punisher shoots him, and Spider-Man's like, he's not even like, oh man, why would you do that, Mr. Castle? He's just like, fuck this guy. he shots himself through the van, just slaps him out of it, and he just swings away. He says, go home. The go home delivery is easily my favorite part. I hope to God that's the same delivery they keep in the final film. It's perfect. Like that interaction is so good. I see some people, I don't know if I want to say complaining, but I guess disappointed that because this is set 4 years after No Way Home, we seem to be skipping the college era, which I kind of get, but we also got two versions of the college era. I think it's fine. But I get it. Like, people like to see him in school and stuff, but we know Hulk is going to be in this. And I'm really curious where he's going to fit. I saw some people speculating that at the end of the trailer, we see the shot of him and the Hand going up against each other. How it's different from the leaked trailer we got, which takes place inside that prison that we also see in this trailer. So people are speculating that they just took that shot and placed it outside, but the real shot is going to be, instead of the Hand, it's going to be the Hulk. I think that's a pretty good theory, but so we gotta talk about the theories. People are thinking Man Spider's going to be in this. Like, he's going to transform into Man Spider because he's going to Bruce Banner saying like, yo, my genes are fucking up. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And Bruce Banner's like, you're in deep shit. And he's going through the changes with the what looks like to be organic webbing. His eyes go red.
Yep. His
eyes go red in the scene with the Hand, and people are like, seems kind of nuts to just be organic webbing. And I'm mixed. I'm mixed on that, to be honest.
People are like symbiote.
Bro, we're not doing the symbiote, bro.
Man, that's what these motherfuckers are saying. Can't be no damn symbiote. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the whole Man Spider thing. I feel like I mean, I know where they're getting that storyline from, and all of that has to do with like the totems and like Morlun and stuff like that, right? Because there's just a comic where Peter Parker dies, but then he pretty much comes out of like this like web cocoon, and he has spider splinters and organic webbing and stuff like that. So I don't know how I feel with the whole Man Spider thing. I genuinely just don't know, like, and then again, the movie has yet to come out, but I don't know how I really feel about the whole thing. However, the organic webbing is cool. Him waking up in the cocoon is funny. It's pretty cool too. Just gotta see what's gonna happen. You see how people are like, they're like, what's on Hulk's hand? Like, yeah. People are like, you have not seen. It's obvious y'all just didn't watch She-Hulk.
The whole Man Spider thing It's like part of me doesn't want it because I feel like it's kind of like I feel like it's an insane thing to do, but I also kind of like that it would be an insane thing to do. I also feel like it would make Bruce Banner's inclusion make a lot more sense. Like he's going to him for like gene manipulation or whatever, but you know, internally it's like there's this like monster he sort of like can't control, and obviously no one knows how to deal with that better than Bruce Banner. So I kind of like that parallel, but I also don't know how that's gonna translate into live action. But I trust Destin Daniel Cretton, so whichever direction they happen to go in, I'm along for the ride for right now. But yeah, this is such an extremely exciting movie. Is that Keith David in the trailer? I'm pretty sure it's Keith David. People are saying it's
it does sound like Keith David a lot.
People are saying it's Tombstone. Now, as connoisseurs of Tobias in Black Lightning, that ain't sound like no Tobias. That sounds like Keith David. And when asked about it, he put the little like emoji. So if it is Keith David, which it likely is, who the hell I don't think he was ever reported to be in the movie. Like, I'm really curious as to who he'd be playing.
Someone was like, what if he's playing the lizard?
I like that.
And I was like, it's a pretty damn good idea. I like that a lot.
Some people said Jackal. And
see, I did hear that someone I follow, they did say that like the Jackal could be in the movie.
Also, saw some people saying like, what if he's doing like the voice for Tombstone? And I'm like, what?
Why didn't it just get the actor?
But
even then, like,
he's played Tombstone. Like, that'd be stupid as fuck.
But yeah, there's so much to take from the trailer. I need more.
Yeah, Tom Holland getting cut.
Yeah, unfortunately,
by Ezra Bridger from Star Wars Rebels. It's a good casting choice.
His name is Paul. I'm gonna lose it.
God, I hope his name is Paul. That'd be so fucking funny.
No.
Well, just because his name is Paul doesn't mean they're gonna go down that route.
That's what I'm saying. I hope not.
But it would be so funny. What if his name is Paul, but he gets like screwed over or something, and it's like retribution?
We're screaming it with joy.
Destin Daniel Cretton was like, I got this. You guys hate Paul? I'll kill him. You think those comic parallel scenes are AI?
No.
But it looks like AI, according to Twitter.
I'm focusing everything's AI, bro.
Some people are saying like, oh, finally the eyes don't move. They do though.
Why would they not want expressive eyes?
I don't know, bro. Just because they prefer the old stuff, the old style.
And then like we're gonna get if they're not expressive, we're gonna get a comment that says, man, like I wish we just had more expression with the face.
Yeah, what happened to the expressive eyes?
Yeah, buddy, you got that 3 films ago. You're not complaining about it.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, according to the leak trailer, they're gonna be even more expressive.
I hope so.
But that is the Brand New Day trailer. Which means it's time to move on to our topic, which is some movie called Project Hail Marie in theaters now. We're going to do non-spoilers and spoilers. If you want to jump around, either skip the spoiler section or go straight to the spoiler section, you can do that. But, Torrin, what are your non-spoilery thoughts on Project Hail Mary?
I had so much fun with this movie. I had so much fun. It was so good. I really, really went out of the theater smiling. I'm just like, man, like, that's what we need. We need more feel-good movies that are good. And, that are tear-jerkers as well. It's very, it's very, very endearing, very goofy, very family-friendly. Ryan Gosling does a damn good job in this film. And he has a lot of chemistry with The Rock. Not The Rock. A rock. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. But, what did I say in my handy dandy letterbox review? I said something like this. I said Project Hail Mary was a blast to watch. It's endearing, goofy, thrilling, and provided a sense of comfort. I didn't know what this movie was about, but after seeing it, it makes me want to check out the book. It's also reminiscent of other sci-fi films such as The Martian and Interstellar. So I would highly recommend this film if you're a big fan of those projects. Ryan Gosling's performance is truly incredible in the movie and elevates the script by providing genuine authenticity to the role. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller deliver yet another banger once again.
I disagree.
And that's all I gotta say. You disagree?
Yeah, that shit was ass.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, this movie was incredible. I really loved it. It was ass. Yeah, I agree.
Keep on your toes, man. But no, dude. I mean, overall, like, I really think that people should be watching this movie. Like, if you really just like, I feel like, I don't know, man. This is just one of those movies that's just like, yeah, I gotta go see this, like, with my friends and family, you know, just to have a good day.
Yeah, it's one of those you can recommend
for sure.
It's hard to recommend.
It's hard to recommend films these days.
It's hard to recommend one battle after another.
It's hard to recommend
unless you like know the person.
It's hard to recommend Sinners or Marty Supreme, and then them being like, yeah, we just don't like these types of movies. It's hard to recommend just a lot of things these days because a lot of things people just don't like. However, you don't like Project Hail Mary, you will need to get banished.
Yeah, in the business, Project Hail Mary is what we call a crowd pleaser.
Yes. Oh, thank God. I thought this person gave this film a 3, and I was gonna block them so quick, bro. But they gave it a 4.5.
Me personally, I thought this film was okay. Ryan Gosling, he's all right. Do we want to talk about? Did you already talk about Rocky?
I mentioned Rocky, but
I don't know how I want to approach the, like, if we talk about it, if we don't talk about it, like they talk about it in the marketing, but I know that.
I mean, for a non-spoiler part, I mean, like, Rocky's he's a good companion. I honestly didn't expect for me, like, when it comes to, like, you know, companion type of movies, it's always the one companion that's like kind of like annoying to the protagonist, and it's sometimes annoying to the audience. I didn't get that at all from, like, Rocky.
No.
Like, he wasn't, like, annoying to me, and it's like, because they end up, I wouldn't even, like, use that word, like, rectifying, but, like, they pretty much show his skills in a way that's like, oh yeah, like, he's just chill, bro. Like, it's hard for me to explain, because, you know what I mean. I hope you know, like, what I'm saying though is, I like,
yeah,
it's like, oh yeah, like,
I would murder families for Rocky.
Yes, I agree. Planets, even.
Yeah, I would eradicate entire civilizations.
Just a chill guy, man. But, like, but also, like, I love the flashback scenes were kind of cool too, like, just for aspect ratio purposes. That was a pretty nice, like little touch, you know.
Yeah, there was a lot more of them than I anticipated, or I thought maybe, or maybe not necessarily a lot more, but they were dispersed throughout the film more than I thought.
Yeah,
this
kind of reminds me of like the flashback scenes where it kind of reminds me of, like, them being filmed on, like, a super 16mm type of thing.
Sure,
it's kind of like more horizontal type of thing,
whatever that means. Fucking film nerds, dude. Swear to God. Always talking about millimeters. No one knows what the fuck that is. Talk about centimeters, inches, gallons. Wait, Torrent, this movie is the definition of see it now before Twitter tells you it sucks.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started.
The amount of bullshit.
Though.
The amount of bullshit I've been seeing is immense. So Twitter has seemed to coin not a new term, but are now applying it. You know how first everything was mid, oh, this movie's mid, everything's mid. And then it turned into slop. Oh, everything's slop nowadays. This movie's slop. You put a word in front of it, and then it's something slop. So now, now people are still using slop, but people are saying this movie has Reddit humor, lay epic Reddit humor. What does that mean? I saw someone say like, oh, Phil Lord and Chris Miller are back at it again with their epic Reddit humor, and they're like, I couldn't stand the fucking Reddit humor in this movie. What are we talking about? Just because it has humor in it? Like, what does that mean?
Bro, I swear, people just like they just love using buzzwords, and they love using words that they just don't understand, and they don't really mean anything. Like, are you saying like I don't get it. Like where are you getting this from in this movie, you know? But
yeah, like this person said they liked the movie, but it runs long and Gosling's character is a little inconsistent for the sake of more Reddit-y jokes. Like, they're literally, I think there's only one scene in the movie that I can point to and be like, okay, maybe a joke wasn't appropriate there, which I'll get into in spoilers. It's a very spoilery scene. And then like, and people are like pointing to like one scene in particular. Is it like, I hate the shit where people are like, oh, this scene, as if that encapsulates the entire fucking film. Bugs the shit out of me, man.
Some person that I'm looking at gave this a 2.
Because like, yeah. what to me, Reddit humor is like, how do I explain Reddit humor? It's like, I think what they're trying to say is like MCU style humor, because I've also seen a lot of people saying like, oh, this is like MCU Interstellar, which is it's so fucking stupid to make, just because like the character's quippy and stuff, and also people are acting like this is new. It's right. Not only is the book also humorous, but also it's Ryan Gosling. He's been like this. Barbie, the Nice Guys, like this is also just kind of like what he does. It doesn't like, and I don't think these people really know what they mean either, because they see like Reddit humor and people like ask what that means and they can't answer it. Like, just because like they're complaining that the movie has jokes and that it doesn't take itself seriously enough, which is a complaint that I disagree with, but fine. But then to be like, oh, it's Reddit jokes. Like, what does that explain? What does that mean? Because to me, Reddit's like, oh, m'lady kind of shit, you know what I mean? But I think like you said, they just get buzzwords and start throwing them around, regardless of whether it makes sense or not. But it's a good movie though. Ryan Gosling was really good. The scene starts off with some fun physical comedy. Ryan Gosling is essentially just the main character throughout, like almost solely. But when there are supporting characters, they are very good and they are interesting, which is great. Rocky is an incredible companion. I really enjoyed how do I explain this without spoiling it? I really like how they came together and how they figured out their initial predicament. That's how I'll say it. But yeah, that was really good. It's an extremely heartfelt movie. It's very funny. It's fucking gorgeous. Greg Fraser did the cinematography for this. Obviously, you know, Greg Fraser is one of the GOATs. This has shades of Interstellar, The Martian, Arrival, Sunshine. Martian being more obvious considering it's Andy Weir. But Phil Lord and Chris Miller just did an incredible job on this. This, to me, probably an all-timer sci-fi film. I'm not saying it's I feel like I'm going to say that people are like, well, what about fucking Arrival? What about Interstellar? What about... I'm not saying it's the best. I'm saying it's like, I saw people saying like, oh, it's Interstellar for babies. Like, okay, man, like a movie can't be accessible. Like, I don't... Like Interstellar isn't for everyone. I don't mean like that, like, oh, some people think it sucks. Like, no, an 8-year-old's not going to be like, oh yes, these concepts in Interstellar are quite extraordinary. You know, like
fucking Stewie, bro.
But with something like Project Hail Mary, yeah, it's an accessible film. It's fucking for everyone. Like we were saying earlier, I can recommend this to anyone, and the likelihood is they'll enjoy it. The only problem I can see people running into, really, as far as the general audience goes, is the runtime. Now, I was completely fine with the runtime. I thought I went into this knowing that it was long. It's 156 minutes. That's what, 2.5 hours. It's a pretty long movie, especially for a movie sort of like this that is more of a crowd pleaser. But I think the runtime really, really works for the story that it's trying to tell. But yeah, I mean, it's a movie for everyone. Like I said, it's fun. I saw someone say that it's like it reminded them of a live action Pixar film, and I think that's a good way to put it, because like Pixar's beloved for a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons they are loved is, yeah, their target audience is for kids, and they're really colorful and they're funny, but they're also quite dark and take themselves very seriously when they need to. And I think in this movie they do that, despite the people complaining like, oh, it's too fucking MCU humor, whatever that means. There are moments in this, which I'll get into in spoilers, they absolutely do take it seriously. But film Twitter, the film side of the internet, all these fucking cinephiles are the most miserable fucking people on the planet, and can't let themselves enjoy anything just so they can feel superior. But I highly recommend it. Ryan Gosling was terrific as always, but I gave it a 9 out of 10. The only reason it's really not a 10 out of 10 is because towards the latter half, I found it a little bit predictable. But I've talked about this before. Predictable is not necessarily a bad thing. As long as it's executed well, then I don't really give a shit. But it was executed well for the most part. I did rub up against one little thing that I'll get into in spoilers. But yeah, I fucking adored this movie. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would, to be honest. Like, I heard great things about the book for years, particularly from like Hello Greedo's one. He's a YouTuber. He's been like singing the book's praises for a long time now. So there's a couple other YouTubers that I watched that loved this book. So when this was getting made into a movie, I was like, oh shit, awesome. But not knowing about it, and the trailer I feel like didn't do a ton for it, if I'm honest. But yeah, this is a really fucking terrific movie. Please see it. I mean, it's already doing really well, but yeah, this is unlike some films that we've reviewed in the past. This is like super fucking accessible to fucking anyone. The only problem is the runtime, and like they fucking like way like the science stuff. It's not even like technical. Like they get kind of technical, but yeah, I mean, if you've seen The Martian, you know what you're getting into. It's the same vibe. But yeah, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Torn, what would you give it?
Motherfucker, I was muted this entire time, bro. Oh my god.
What were you saying?
It doesn't even matter.
No, what are you saying?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter.
So this entire time, I was like, you were like,
motherfuckers go watch this and be like, "Dang, why is it Torn talking, bro?" Like, man.
No, bro. I just kept going. You're probably like this motherfucker ain't stopping, bro.
Oh,
can't get a fucking word in.
No, it's okay.
No, what were you saying? What were you gonna say?
No. I honestly, it was a little bit ago. I forgot, but I was like, man, like, why the fuck is my mic picking up? But I'm listening and I agree with everything you were saying. I would give this also a 9 out of 10, maybe pushing it to like a 9 out of 5. or 9.5. Kind of like just giving the day for sure. Like I said, bro, it's a very accessible movie. You want things to be accessible. You want movies that you can just recommend to people. And like I said, we recommend this to people. And overall, I mean, I don't know what people are talking about when it comes to like the whole humor thing or whatever. I thought that movie works. If the book, I mean, obviously the book is probably going to be better, but a lot of people also have been saying that like the book or this movie does the book justice. So we'll see. Overall, yeah, I'll give this a 9 to a 9.5 out of 10. Really good stuff. I would see it again.
Yeah, I'm looking through some of the stuff we've seen, and it's like, yeah, how am I gonna recommend this to people? Like, I like Iron Lung. It's hard to recommend because of just what the movie is. Bugonia? How am I gonna recommend Bugonia? But yeah, incredible film. Please see it, please, or else. But yeah, let's get into spoilers. So I guess I'll just get the negatives I was talking about out of the way for spoilers. The bit that I found predictable was the bit where Rocky was dead.
Yeah,
I was like, well, obviously he's not gonna fucking die. I mean, that much was clear. And then I also felt like the bit where he comes back maybe could have been a bit smoother, but that's not, I mean, it's such a minor thing. And the other thing that I was talking about, the literally the only time where I felt like maybe the humor wasn't necessary was when it's revealed that basically they're gonna kill him, and they're gonna stick him with a needle, and he goes to like escape the room, and he sort of like jukes him out, and he fucking climbs up on the thing and sort of slides off. I'm pretty sure it's played for laughs. Maybe it was a bit too much there, but other than that, I had no issue with the humor. You hated it though. You thought it was like oh, they're right behind me, aren't they? Oh, that just happened kind of humor. That's what you thought.
I had no thoughts. I think I was just eating my chicken tenders at the time.
You're like, damn, they're about to kill this dude. These tenders though.
Had to get the honey mustard. I think that's like, I think also when I was going through my mind is that like, that is just like a fuck, like kind of like a messed up way. Like, dude, like I would hate like for like my skin to be like evaporating when I hit air, bro. That would be just diabolical, bro. I think one thing that like also hurts me is like, I don't know, the motherfuckers can call me sensitive or what, but I hate. Well, I hate this when extraterrestrials are on our side. I hate when they squeal or like do any types of shriek. Makes me feel bad. I was gonna cry, but I didn't.
Oh yeah, did you cry?
No.
Yeah, because we're men.
It was like there were some parts that made me tear up. I didn't cry.
Yeah, same.
I think one of the parts that made me tear up was it was definitely towards like the middle of the movie where Ryan Gosling was like, you know, obviously he's just like, man, like, yeah, it was around the time where quote unquote Rocky like died, and like he just like didn't know like what to do and all that stuff, and he was just trying to figure things out on his own. That was a part that made me cry. Well, also a part that made me cry was like it was kind of like an emotional thing where it was like one of the flashback scenes, and he's like yeah, like I mean, bro, like I definitely ain't trying to do this. Like I got a life here, and like, you know, obviously just
they said, like, you ain't got no life.
You ain't got no kids.
You ain't got no kids. You ain't got no wife. You ain't got no dog.
I was like, damn, you just like me for real.
You fucking suck. That's what they said.
Damn, bro. I said, man, you got me, bro. You got me.
I think the part that made me tear up was when they reunited. When Gosling goes to save him.
Yeah.
I was like, yippee! Yeah, I think that's the and also towards the end when they were together on the planet.
Yeah.
Apparently in the book, it's they make it explicit that he can't go home.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in this, they're like, you have the option. You can if you want. Also in the book, apparently they say that Rocky has been adrift in space for like 50 years. So he's been alone for 50 years.
Damn. I think like in this movie, he was like there for like
I don't think they say.
I know they're throwing out numbers out there.
Well, they were saying that Rocky has been with his partner for 100 plus years.
8. Yeah. I knew that. I know that in the film, it was going to take Grace to reach Rocky in like 60 days or like 59 days. But I also know that I forgot how long he was actually up there as well. So I have no idea. I don't know. I gotta rewatch it again.
I really want to know their species lifespan. Like, what if in human years Rocky's like 65?
Impossible.
Not impossible.
No. Yes.
Not gonna lie, I wanted to go into this as blind as possible, but I think a couple weeks ago I had an epiphany. I knew that the alien was in it, but I never actually saw the alien, and I was like, wait a minute, what if it's a spider?
Oh yeah,
because we got that movie with Adam Sandler where with Paul Dano as a big spider.
Oh yeah. What's that movie called? I watched it.
Rocket Man. Who cares?
No.
Dog shit film.
No, the movie was fun.
No,
it was fine.
But I was like, fuck, I gotta look up what the little
Spaceman.
Like. Shit man.
Dude, Paul Dano's actually pretty chill in that one. Bro, it's cartoony.
I don't give a fuck how chilly. No.
Bro, he's chill,
not
bro.
cartoony.
Like,
I've seen the trailer. Fuck no.
Dude, he looks fine, bro. He has human eyes.
It's cool. That don't mean shit.
Bro, it's all good, bro. Just watch it.
Absolutely not.
He's only in it for like one part of the movie.
I don't give a fuck.
Bro, it's okay.
Bro, the spiders in the Minecraft movie had me fucked up. I'm not watching that shit.
Bro. Come on, man.
No.
You don't gotta do this.
No. Anyway,
okay.
I looked up Rocky's design and I was like, fuck. He's sort of spider-like. So I was a little apprehensive, but nah, he's chill. He doesn't really move like that, and he has little fingies.
Yeah, he's pretty chill. You see that they already have like a stuffed animal or kind of like a plushie of him already.
I did not see that.
Pre-order.
Bro, I want to. We saw this movie regularly. I am curious what it looked like in IMAX. There's not a lot of films that make me go, but what about IMAX? This is one of those movies.
I already know that shot of Irid in 70mm would have gone crazy playing at the end.
Project Hail Mary Rocky plush. Oh, look at that. Rocky shoulder buddy plush available now. Oh, there's one in a little ball. That shit's mad cute. I really enjoyed the sequence where they try to figure out the language.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And it's like just them going through like different voices, and they're like, nah, like not this voice.
But Torn, how are they going to explain how Rocky could understand Ryan Gosling? How does that make sense?
Rocky is a scientist, an engineer. Yeah,
but he didn't make shit to understand Ryan Gosling. He just understood him.
You just go to like that. Can't be mad at the motherfucker for just knowing things. The fuck is wrong with you?
Fuck Rocky.
You're dumb.
Sorry, I felt bad for saying that. I apologize.
Motherfucker had that guilt hit him like a truck.
Yeah, I felt this movie took it seriously when it needed to. Like, there was that big explosion, and they were like, oh no. And then the part where they are trying to escape the planet, and they're like spinning around like crazy. I mean, yeah, that whole sequence where Rocky is like dead and shit. I mean, yeah, they took that seriously. I mean, I don't know.
Also, what like I didn't expect to happen, especially when taking things seriously, and like also the concept of death, while like, I mean, they make it like a little comedic early on, but like no way you want to go out like that, bro. If you're on that damn ship, like, why the fuck would I want to like die, bro? Like, why the fuck would I want to get like die by like lethal injection and shit like that? And it's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I want to fucking stay alive to end this shit and go home.
That was kind of, he was like, but you said you were fine with it. He was like, nah.
It's like, nah.
People just say that.
The Asian guy, his name is like Yao. People on the internet has been people on the internet, they call him they call him strict Agent Obama.
What? Why?
I think it's just cause like he, at every like piece of media he's in, he's just always like mad, or like has like a stern face, and I guess it's just cause like he has like very like low hair like Obama, so people would be like, oh my god, like strict Agent Obama's in the film again. And I was just like, what the hell's going on? But he's like, oh yeah, like I would like to die with like heroin or some shit. He mentions like heroin. It's like, what the fuck? Like, who wants to die like that, bro?
I thought that was the Russian chick. And by Russian chick, of course I mean Squirrel.
No, it was Yao. He mentions how he wants to have like a dose of heroin or something when he gets like injected.
Oh, bro, you know who's goated? Carl, the black guy that helps him out.
Yes, L boy. That's that's my guy, bro. Lionel, bro. Love Lionel. He's goated. Been watching him since Loiter Squad, and he's great in The Bear too.
Shit Squad.
Shut up. He is goated. I'm glad that they actually gave him a personality instead of him being just like an average government like nonchalant guy.
Yeah, they just start grabbing a bunch of stuff, right? Constantly like
the fucking Skittles.
Yeah, the Skittles, and then they just grab a ton.
Grab the sunglasses.
I love
and then
that
it's
bit.
like, how y'all be paying for this? Oh yeah,
we're the government.
We're the government. And then I also love how like and then like they're building this shit, and then the other government officials are just eating the Skittles.
Yeah,
that shit is so fucking cool, bro.
And I like how
this movie's funny, bro. It's funny.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that.
This movie is funny, bro. Like, this is the shit that I'm talking about. Oh, but it's ready humor. Fuck you.
God forbid there's some comedy. Just go watch Interstellar again, man. Like, I don't. So fucking annoying.
Motherfuckers want every sci-fi film to just be about like dimensions and like just the overall like dread it is to be in space.
Yeah, and the Phil Lord and Chris Miller said that they instead of you know, space feeling like vast and lonely, they wanted it to feel warm.
That's why it feels like comforting, bro. That's why it feels so fucking good to just have a film like this. But no, people want to be fucking weird.
That's why we can't have nice things.
Exactly.
I do like how they made Carl like I mean, he's like smart. He was like, how are we gonna? It needs to be like pitch black. He's like, turn all the lights off. No, we can't do that. Well, let's just put the box in another box.
In the box. And he's like,
oh yeah,
oh yeah. And that's the thing too. Like, oh my god, bro, it's so good. It's just little moments like that where like you make everybody like the same level of smart, you know. Like, I mean, even though like, or I wouldn't say the same level, but like you give them something to work with. But it's like, bro, like, what the fuck, man?
And then he's on the phone. He's like, Carl and I made a baby.
What? Hey, bro, whenever I heard that, it reminded me of The Boys.
Beat my meat into a cup.
What? Carl, you may want to. Or Carl, what are you doing? I'm setting it up.
Saying no, because I'm a grown man.
He's like, no, okay, now I'm sitting down. It's just so good, bro. So good.
I forgot if it was Eva or Ava, like the head of the project, sort of that woman. Yeah. She was a surprisingly good character. At first, I thought she was just going to be, you know, government whatever. But she is. They gave her a lot of personality for the limited screen time that she had, which that was really well done. You know what pissed me off about this movie.
What?
Not about this movie, but this movie was incredible, as we've established. So what the fuck was their Han Solo movie gonna look like, man?
Would it look like some fucking crazy ass shit?
Like, you're telling me we could have gotten a Han Solo movie directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller? No, we were gonna. They shot it, and then they fired him and reshot the whole thing. I want to know what that version was like so badly, man.
Yeah.
Especially after getting this. Like, before they did the 21 Jump Street movies, they did the Lego movie. Like, it's like, you know what? I guess you can kind of be sort of skeptical, I suppose. But after this, it's like, okay, so you guys just, I don't know. I don't know what was going through Lucasfilm's heads, man. Did you not like anything?
Did I not like anything?
Did you not like anything? I wanted more Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I could really think of anything I dislike about it.
Really? So then why is it a 9 out of 10? Explain that.
Not everything's perfect.
Interesting. So what's not perfect about it?
You just said it for me. Son of Squirrel Girl.
All right, fair enough. I can't think of anything else. It's just a fun movie, man.
It is a fun movie.
I haven't read the book, so I don't know how he speaks in the book, but I do love the way how Rocky speaks. Fist my bump.
It fist my bump. Thumbs down, bro. I don't know, for some reason the way like the way Rocky speaks just itches my brain.
Yeah.
Amaze.
He's like, "Where's Rocky's room? Dirty, dirty, dirty." Oh, is this where all the is this room where all the trash goes? Dirty, dirty.
I love that. I love the design of the ship. That
Rocky
was
ship?
Rocky ship. That was really good.
Yeah.
And how like it was like all like spectral light and everything. That was so dope.
And they like communicate essentially through music.
Yes. I love the little thing of like the ship moving forward.
Yeah.
And then like Rocky ship moves forward too. And just keep doing it like all over and over.
I do like how at the very end it's clear that Grace clearly learned Rocky's language, so they don't need the
they don't need the translator anymore,
which is nice.
Erid looks really cool. Really cool planet.
We didn't get to see it a ton.
No,
we saw his little hub area.
Yeah,
his little human zoo, and he still gets to teach science. That was adorable. But yeah, I don't think I have anything else. This is. I mean, this movie was 2.5 hours. This is definitely going to be one of those where I think of something. I'm like, fuck, we didn't talk about this.
Post edit.
It's like, hey everyone. So we didn't talk about this one part of the film that we really enjoyed. But yeah, is that Project Hail Mary?
It's Project Hail Mary.
What'd you watch this week? Tell me.
I didn't watch anything.
Tell me.
Besides Project Hail Mary.
Doran, what'd you watch this week?
I didn't watch anything.
Why aren't you telling me? Telling me you didn't watch anything?
No. But the only thing I've been really doing is I've been like watching like Queso. That's all I've been really watching.
The streamer?
Yeah. That's all I've really been watching. I mean, because I've been like, oh, actually, hold on. Wait.
I'm scared. I'm so scared.
What did I do? Who am I?
I don't know.
I haven't finished it yet, but I've been playing Call of Cthulhu.
Which one's that?
And I don't know who it's made by, but you're basically a detective taking on a case of like a woman who was like a painter and like her whole family died. But so far, it's been very interesting. I didn't realize like the graphic. I didn't realize how like I guess I wouldn't say the graphics look old, but I thought it was like a newer game. So like you would know how newer graphics look, but whenever I'm playing it, it's like, dang, this is actually like pretty cool. Let me see. Hold on, wait. Oh, it came out in when did it come out? 2018.
What happened to Devil May Cry?
I did finish. Oh yeah, I did play Devil May Cry. I played Devil May Cry 4 and 5. I did finish those games. Devil May Cry 4 is probably my favorite one, only because I had like a lot of stuff in the game that like made me pretty OP. However, there's a part of the game that I did not like for Devil May Cry 4 is that for the first half of the game you're playing as Nero and then you play as Dante. One thing that I severely dislike about the Devil May Cry games, there's a lot of backtracking, especially with number 4. 4, you do a lot of backtracking because, you know, when you're playing as Nero, you're going through all these bosses, and then you play as Dante, and you're playing the game in reverse. And what I've heard is that they never really finished Devil May Cry 4. Like, Dante is going to have his own missions, and they never got around to it. So you're basically just replaying the same game as Dante. And it's a little annoying, but it's fine. It's whatever. And then Devil May Cry 5, I think it's like 7 years after Devil May Cry 4 or something like that. So like Dante at this point, he's like in his 40s, Nero's in his 20s, and you get paired up with the fucking baddest companion. Her name is Nico. She's like this like, I wouldn't say she's goth, but she's like alternative country girl, bro.
Country.
Peak. She has a southern accent, bro, and she wears glasses, and it's hot. Tattoos all over. Oh god,
calm down.
No, it's good. But anyways, but then Devil May Cry 5, I think that's probably one of the best, like, gameplay wise, just because this is a little bit more cinematic. Everything is like a lot more like realistic, which that's kind of like my jam. The story was really good, and I managed to beat the game. The game is not that really hard to beat. However, it's really hard for me to achievement hunt on Devil May Cry because a lot of the game, or a lot of the achievements, is you playing in like different modes. Now, I'm not the best gamer in the world. I know that for sure. I'm a very average guy, so usually I'll play like, you know, the games on like sometimes like hard or whatever. But like, bro, you gotta play on like, there's like Devil Hunter mode. There's like Son of Sparta. There's Heaven or Hell, Hell and Hell, Dark Knight. Like, you know, there's all these different types of modes, and like usually that's where the game comes from, or a lot of the achievements come from, is like you just playing the game on different modes. I can't really achievement hunt on it as I want to, because I don't want to play the same game multiple times and playing the same level. Like it's just not fun. But I like Devil May Cry. The series is really good. I recommend you play it, Peyton, but you won't do that.
You're right, I won't.
Unfortunately.
Are you gonna watch the animated show?
I'm not. I mean, I was watching it and then I dropped it because I just wasn't fucking with it. I wasn't really fucking with it. I mean, they fucking make Dante work for the government, bro.
Is it canon?
No, it's not canon.
Oh, good.
People want to make that shit canon so bad. It's like, what are y'all doing, bro? And also, like, the creator of the show, he like basically, he was so upset that like, he was so upset at like he did something else, and he was like basically just upset about the popularity of the games, and he changed the entire source material to fit his fucking shit, and it just doesn't work. I don't know if season 2 came out and stuff like that, but I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I heard the guy who's making it is a huge piece of shit. So
yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Honestly, the only way to really get into the like Devil May Cry series is by playing the games. And like, one thing about the games is that like 3 is a good game. It's a good game, but it's so hard because like the US version is like so much harder than the Japanese version. So like, you know, usually since I've been playing on like normal for Devil May Cry 3, it's actually like I'm playing on hard, and it's like I can't stand that shit, bro. So yeah,
I watched a few things. I watched Utopia 2. It was fine. I didn't like it as much as the first one. I really loved the first one, but yeah, the second one it didn't really do anything for me, unfortunately. I also watched Fackham Hall. Now, Fackham Hall is a Naked Gun inspired movie that's sort of like how Naked Gun is parodying, like, whether it be like action movies or buddy cop movies, what have you, detective movies. Fackham Hall is parodying mystery films and Downton Abbey. It's a really great idea. Unfortunately, it just didn't really hit for me. I really wanted to like it. The trailer is actually really good. The trailer is funnier than the movie. The actual jokes in the movie are pretty good, but I just didn't find them funny enough. They really only got like 2 genuine laughs out of me, but the cast did really great. It's directed well. Yeah, it just didn't land with me, unfortunately. A review I saw on Letterboxd that is pretty much like summed it up, was like, it's funny, but it's not laugh out loud funny. That's pretty much how I felt about it. So I gave it a 3 out of 5. I was disappointed, but it is what it is. But Torin, I watched, I don't know if you've seen it. I don't think you have. No, you don't have it logged. I watched Promising Young Woman.
I haven't watched it.
This movie came out in 2020. It was nominated for Best Picture. It won Best Original Screenplay, I believe, at the Oscars. And I've heard about it before. I heard about it on a couple podcasts I listened to. And pretty much I had only heard good things. And it's been on my list for a while now, and I've just now gotten around to it. I didn't. It was fine, kinda. Like, the more I think about it, the less I like it. It's unfortunately one of those. I gave it a 3 out of 5. Unfortunately, I'm being generous with that 3 out of 5. It wasn't nearly as dark as I thought it was going to be, based on some of the stuff I had heard about it. Oh, also, huge trigger warning for this. Huge trigger warning. Sexual assault and what have you. But I never watched a trailer. I went into it blind, outside of the stuff that I heard about it. I heard about the film on podcasts, but it didn't really work for me. Especially, it really lost me at the movie's ending. The tone sort of like shifted in this really, really bizarre way. Basically, do you know about this movie? I know you've heard of it, but
I mean, I have heard of the theme of sexual assault, but I don't know the exact, like.
So I've seen a trailer since. The trailer sort of makes it look like the general concept of the film, which is really only like the first quarter maybe, is this woman played by Carey Mulligan is basically going to bars pretending to be like blackout drunk, and she gets guys to, like, come up to her and try to quote unquote take care of her, and she gets them to go back to their place, and then he gets up to the point where he's about to assault her, and then she's sort of she's sober, so she like snaps out of it and they freak out. So fun concept, to be honest, outside of the inherent theme of sexual assault. Fun concept. The reason do you care if I spoil it?
No, you can spoil it.
Okay, so the reason why she's doing all this is because her friend killed herself because she was raped at a party. And so motivation, great. What she's doing, no problem so far. But it really loses me in its tone. Like, at the end, the tone gets very girl boss, but like not in a fun way. It's because okay, so she's trying to find the guy who raped her friend, right? They were both in med school. They both dropped out because she got raped, and she was trying, and Carey Mulligan's character is trying to take care of her until she ended up committing suicide. So she's doing all this stuff at bars and stuff until she meets this guy played by Bo Burnham. the casting in this is really good because the whole conceit of the movie is that like, or the casting for a lot of the guys in the movie is that they're casting guys who are generally perceived as nice guys, or like who would be like the good guys. Like a woman's not going to be intimidated by Bo Burnham, so that's why they cast him. And they also like Adam Brody is also one of them, also a great casting choice. But she meets Bo Burnham, who by all accounts is a nice guy. What do you fucking know? It turns out he's not. He actually filmed her friend getting raped. Pretty much at this point I'm like, okay, this is good so far. Alison Brie's in it. She plays one of her old friends who didn't believe her friend was assaulted, and all that stuff is really good. And they get to she finally figures out where the assaulter is going to be. He's getting married. And so she goes to his bachelor party as a stripper, and it gets very like we got him in the end, because she spikes all of the guys' drinks, and which knocks them out, except the assaulter. She gets him to bring him up to the bedroom. She handcuffs him to the bed, and she reveals who she is and all that, and she's about to like carve her friend's name into his chest, but then the guy breaks free and kills her, smothers her with a pillow. And I was like, I mean, we kind of just spent all this time trying to get to this guy, and now she's dead. But you know what? I'll give the movie the benefit of the doubt and see where this is going, because she like set up this whole scheme to be like Alfred Molina's in it. Also, he plays a lawyer, and she sends him this letter like in the case of my disappearance, send this to the police or whatever. And so the police come to the wedding, and they arrest the guy and his friends and stuff. They find the body and all that. But so it's a very like we got him in the end sort of deal, like very girl boss, like it's playing like pop music and stuff like that. Like the good guys won, but also no you didn't, because like you died. You got killed. And early in the movie they make it seem like, and it's accurate, that the police don't really do anything for these kind of cases. So you just gonna leave it into the hands of the police, the people that you don't trust to handle this sort of stuff? So totally it felt really off to me. And especially given the subject matter and some of the concept explored earlier in the film, I feel like it could have been like a much better Gone Girl, because Gone Girl also kind of sort of deals with that sort of stuff and like, you know, women's wrongs and stuff like that, whether what she's doing is good or not. Yeah. So I like this review on Letterboxd because I felt it summed it up perfectly. But like, and also when she brings those guys like earlier in the film to their place where she pretends to be blackout drunk or whatever, I thought she was going to like do something, but she's just like scares them. She's just like, don't do it again. And it's so like all the themes and stuff just ring super hollow, and none of it has any impact because of that. Like, I want to see rapists getting murdered. You spend all this time trying to find the rapist that led to your friend's suicide, and the movie's just not going to give us the satisfaction of killing him. Nah, let's let him live and send him to prison where he's going to get out in 2 weeks. Like, it's not. It's really unfortunate how it's unfortunate just how it loses itself. And I was like, I finished the movie and I looked it up because I knew it was like making the rounds and stuff when it came out. And I'm like, it won Best Original Screenplay?
You're like, oh hell no.
Yeah, I think it might be the first time I've seen an Oscar-winning film after the fact, where I was like, what? This? Actually, I kind of want to look up what was nominated that year. It was just bizarre. And I was already sort of iffy on it because she wasn't like really doing anything to the guys that she was luring back to their place. But I was like, I mean, fine, I guess. There it is, best original screenplay. Wait, no, that's not it. That's motion picture of the year. Best original screenplay. It won over The Trial of the Chicago 7, Minari, Judas and the Black Messiah, and Sound of Metal. Now, admittedly, I haven't seen any of these, but I would bet a lot of money that I would enjoy The Trial of the Chicago 7 or Judas and the Black Messiah more than this.
I heard a lot of good things about Minari.
Same. Aaron Sorkin wrote The Trial of the Chicago 7. He did A Few Good Men. He did Moneyball. He did The Social Network.
Paige Jonah Hill from Moneyball.
But also, Promising Young Woman is written and directed by Emerald Fennell. She's an actress, but like most recently she did Saltburn. But most recently she did the new Wuthering Heights.
Mm-hmm.
That's getting mixed reviews. And Saltburn's obviously very divisive. So, and you know what, I guess why me in particular was so conflicted is because I felt all these things about the movie. I'm like, we really didn't get this and that, and this feels off and tonally. But I was like, maybe I'm wrong because I'm a man and maybe I just don't get it. But then I looked through the reviews on Letterboxd and I felt very vindicated. All these women are like, this is like deeply like misogynistic and stuff like that, and people are like, this is not a good look and stuff like that. I was like, okay,
you're like thank God.
Yeah, I'm not crazy. I was like is something wrong? But no. But there are a lot of women who do like this movie and think it's really. Aman Vellani gave it a 5 out of 5, and more power to her. But I don't know what she's thinking. It's just like, if I would like it, all the concepts are there and they're honestly really good, but there's no consequences. There's no real consequences for the assaulter's actions, any of them. Like you go to all these lengths to get this guy back to where you're back at their apartment and they're about to take advantage of you, and you just go, no sir, stab him or something, shit. So yeah, it bugged me. Josh gave it a 2.
No, I gotta see it. Where'd you watch it on?
HBO Max, I think.
Never mind.
Hold on, let me check. No. I watched it on Peacock.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, I watched it on the cock. Bo Burnham is good though. I don't think I've actually seen Bo Burnham in anything ever. I don't think. Well, maybe that's not true. I don't know, but he was surprisingly good in it. And like, there's some themes in it. Not everything is bad. There's a particular scene where she's talking to the dean of the college she went to, who they went to about the assault, and they didn't do anything about it. And she's confronting them, and being, well, I already said I was spoiling it. She essentially kidnaps the dean's daughter, and is like, and tells the dean like, hey, she's in a room with the boys that used to be in the room where her friend got raped, and the dean fucking freaks out, obviously, and she's like, yeah, so Carey Mulligan's character is like, yeah, so it's different when it's someone you love. Like, that fucking concept, that scene, that theme, awesome, incredible scene in this mid as fuck movie. It was just really unfortunate, but yeah, I won't. I'm not gonna harp on it more. Is that the show?
That is the show.
All right, well, thank you everyone for listening to Avengenerds Podcast. If you want to follow us, we're at Avengenerds on Twitter. That's AVENGE Nerds, all one word. If you want to follow either one of us, you can reach me at @itzenith __ on Twitter, youtube.com/itzenith, or Zenith on Letterboxd. Where can they reach you?
At Torn Guy on Instagram and at Torrentino on Letterboxd.
Yay! We also have a Discord if you'd like to join the conversation. Then this will be linked in the show notes. You can also check out our link tree for any additional links you may be interested in. You can also review the show in-app on Apple Podcasts. If you could leave 5 stars in a review, it'll really help us out. Thanks again for listening to Adventures Podcast. We'll see you next time.
Later.